Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. Today we've got another Halara haul for you guys. I love Halara clothing. Now, if you haven't heard of Halara before, this is a female-centered clothing line that is functional and comfortable and stylish, and they excel in all three areas. They have some of the most comfortable clothes that I have in my entire wardrobe that have staple pieces that I wear on a consistent basis. And today I have another stack of clothing that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. So my friends over at Halara wanted to know if I could show you some fall fashion because, well, as the calendar stands, fall is right around the corner. But with the temperature being as it is right now, and I know some of you are feeling it just the same, it feels like this heat is never going to end. But I do have some fall fashion to go through with you today, and I'm super thankful that I filmed in my basement because then while I'm trying on these things, I can stay nice and cool so that I'm not sweating like a pig. So let's go ahead and get into the pieces, shall we? I have tops and I have pants. Now, some of these pants, they're going to be leggings. Now, for me personally, I'm not kind of that, you know, just a simple plain legging type of gal. No. I like pockets. I like functionality. So if I'm going to be wearing my pants, let's say if I'm doing yard work or if I'm taking the dogs for a walk or I'm going for a bike ride, I want to be able to put some stuff in my pockets, you guys. So I picked up this pair of pants. Now, obviously you guys can see the pockets, right? It's this beautiful kind of woodsy green color. It has these beautiful pockets with a flap lid so that you can put stuff in here and not be afraid of it kind of falling out on you because that flap will hold it closed. It does have this nice tapered end or the tapered leg to it. And in here, it is also fleece lined. So this is going to be a great pair of pants for the cooler months that we think is going to be around the corner. We'll see. But here's the fun part. This is why, not just the pockets, you guys, but for those of you who might be suffering the same issue I have, which is the I ain't got no butt. Look at these have the ruching in the butt. Supposedly, these will help make your butt cheeks just a little bit more. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, I gotta try these, right? So I'm really excited to try these on to see if it will give me a faux bazillion butt lift. So I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Now, next one is another pair of pants, but this is kind of cool because these are convertible. So you can wear these in several different ways. Now, you could wear them as a standalone pant like so, okay, with the suspenders down just around your waist and having the suspenders hang down. Option number one, you could totally do that, right? Or because it has this really nice waistband here, it makes it look purposeful, and it pulls it together well, and they don't slip off your butt when you do that, right? Okay, so the next way you could wear it is obviously as suspenders, right? So you could wear them as a little overall or coverall, whatever you call them these days. I want to call them overalls, but I think some people call them coveralls. I don't know. What do you call them where you're at? I call them overalls, but you could certainly wear them like that as well. So that's really nice. And of course the material is the same smooth, buttery, soft Halara material that they're absolutely known for, that has this beautiful stretch in it. It's comfortable, it's breathable. Most of the time, even though it is not advertised, some pieces are, don't get me wrong, some pieces are advertised as pet hair resistant. Really overall, pet hair really kind of just sloughs off of this type of material very, very easily. It is durable, it is to a point, pet hair resistant. And if you're new here, welcome, hello. I have lots of pets in my house and I have lots of pet hair. So it's a chore for me to put something on basically right before I leave the house of what I want to wear that day, so that I'm not going out into public looking like I just rolled in a puddle of puppies or kittens. Okay, so and of course on the back side it does have pockets. So continuing on with the pants, it has some of these really neat stitching features that are on the leg as well, and it is a wide leg pant. So moving on, I have picked up a couple of their jackets. So this one is more of a corduroy style jacket, and it is a button up in your typical button. So it's like not a snap, but it is a button. It has a couple of front pockets there, as you can see, and it is a crop top with an elastic waistband. It has the buttons on the arms as well in this beautiful mauve shade. So this dusty rose mauve shade I also really love. And then the next one I picked up kind of reminds me more of a letter jacket from, you know, high school back in the day, but it looks a little bit more like that to me. So it has this kind of really interesting textured material on the outside. Of course, it is very smoothly lined on the inside. Has kind of like this elasticy, stretchy neck here, and it has a little bit of a cinched in elastic arm. This one is going to be just a skosh longer than the other one, but this one is a snap button, which I love. I really love the snap button. It's so easy peasy when you've got nails, or if you're constantly putting on a jacket and having to button and then taking it off and unbuttoning. This snap feature is so nice when it comes to that. So, and of course it's got the breast pockets again, and on this one you also have side pockets within that same breast pocket area. So really cool on that one. And this one feels like it's going to be really kind of cozy and soft and smooth and kind of silky and buttery on the skin. So excited for that one. And then of course, I did pick up a little bit more of a simple jogger, cozy, around the house, watching your TV shows around maybe a fire and your, what do you call it? I mean, you're not just gonna start a random fire in your house. Fireplace. Y'all should know that the struggle is real over here. I mean, I am such a scatterbrain, and especially now because I'm filming a lot later, because what I did today is I revamped my entire filming space. So I've been a busy little bee, and I wanted to do that because I knew I was going to be sweating up a storm, and I wanted to do all that before I got a chance to hop in here and do some more recordings. So moving back into the pants, shall we? So this is just one of those super cozy, comfortable around the house lounging pair of pants. Of course, it has the elastic cinched in leg, which I love because As you guys know, for some of you who are new, hello again, welcome. I have super long legs. I have a 32-inch inseam, and that's hard for me to find. But don't worry. There are long styles that Halara has. So if you are a long-legged gal, Halara does have long length articles of clothing. Halara, if you're listening, I would love to see even more long leg options, but I'm happy with what we've got. We'll take what we can get, right? But this one has also some beautiful side pockets, and of course the elastic in the waist with the adjustable draw straps, which are nice and elastic as well. So even the elastic and the draw straps is nice sometimes, because sometimes even though you need to cinch your pants up to a certain degree so that they don't fall off your butt, when you're bending over, it's still nice to have that extra little stretch, even in the drawstrings. If you know, you know. So moving on into some tops. Now I got two of the same top, but in two different colors, so that I can put on different color tops with these pants, so that I could show you some outfits put together. Obviously, one is in this beautiful burgundy shade and the other one is this beautiful navy blue. These are again the same shirt, and this one is a lightweight long sleeve. Now this one I do believe comes in short or long, so you can get it more cropped or you can get it more long length. Long length is what I chose. It has this nice little seam that kind of goes under your bustier there, so it helps to accentuate. I think that's the word. Yeah, right, accentuate. If I'm saying it wrong, at least y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And some stitching, of course, along the sides here as well. That just kind of helps to make your figure look more feminine. Maybe that's how I should describe it, right? This one does not have any of the thumb holes, but what I have been finding, regardless of the thumb holes, so even for example, this top that I am wearing, this is also an Halara top. Their sleeves are plenty long enough for me. So even without the thumb hole, I've got that beautiful length, which I love. So let's move on. I've got two last pairs of pants. This one is going to be this kind of beautiful dusty rose kind of pinky shade again, not as mauve as the jacket, but I think these two will pair very nicely together, that little mauve jacket with these pair of pants. But this is kind of more of a business outfit type of pant. So the other ones are a little bit more loungy, a little bit more sporty. This one I could see wearing paired properly with things to be a nice little pair of office pants. And what's nice though is that even though it looks like it has a button and a zipper, it's all a lie. It's a lie. It's just there. It just makes it look like it does, because it's all elastic in the waist. So no need to button or unbutton. You can jazz it up with a belt with the belt loops. Obviously, it has the darting and the pleating that make it look just that much more business casual than more of your sporty pant. Beautiful pockets. Long legs, wide legs, which I also really like. I like a good flowy pant as well. And the texture of this one is a little bit different. I'm not sure how I can explain this one, but if you can see here zoomed up into the camera here, this is what the texture of these pants look like. So very, very cool feeling, very comfortable looking. So excited to try those on as well. And then do we have two pairs of pants? We do have two more pairs of pants. I think I went a little bit more pant heavy on this one. And so I could just put on a top and then kind of rotate pants. But this one is one that is not fleece lined. I think my last pair is fleece lined. I got two fleece lined pairs. but this one is kind of more like your riding pant. So it has this cutout kind of area in the back that also kind of helps to give your bootete a little bit more shape. So lovely, lovely. We'll see if that works out for me. And these are like cargo pant. So it's got these beautiful side pockets and front pockets up at the top. And like I said, so these are like a more legging pair of pants. So it's got that kind of tapered leg. I don't just like to wear basic leggings, right? Even if I'm going to be wearing them under something, I still like to have some of these nice little touches and features pop out underneath of like a long sweater that I'm wearing or a long sleeve shirt that's a little bit longer, so on and so forth. And again, you can dress this up with a belt if you wanted to. The button is functioning and it also has a functioning zipper. But again, it has that beautiful elastic waistband, so you don't necessarily need it. It's not as stretchy as a couple of these other pants are, but you could also cinch this up with a beautiful little belt and trying to pull in a little bit more of this copper tone here. That would make it look really pretty. But yeah, there we have that one. And then this one is the last one. And I do believe this one is the other fleece lined. Yes, it is. So this one is the other fleece lined pair. So just very soft, very cozy fleece lining, which again helps to keep you a little bit warmer. And these two pairs of pants, I do believe had the option of fleece lined or not fleece lined. Now, it's not within the same listing, so you kind of have to dig through to find out which one is lined and which one isn't lined, which would be nice if they put it in the same listing, but it's not. Basically, I just saw the same fashion twice, and then I just looked at descriptions. One was lined, one was not. So that's how I came across that. But this one has the fake little buttons going up the front here with all the extra buttons. And this kind of front little pocket, which I really like. I thought those were cute. And then of course, another wide leg pant. And then bootete pockets. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and get into the try-on portion of today's video, and I will be right back. Here we have the first pair of pants that I'm going to show you that I'm going to be pairing with the top that I filmed in. So this top is going to be a lot more cropped than the other two, but I wanted to pair this with this pair of pants because this is going to definitely be a higher waist pant. So this is the one with all of the extra button features up at the top. It's got the couple little pockets in the back. And then of course it's got these beautiful kind of a straight leg cut. So not a super wide flowy pant, but a nice overall straight leg cut, which is also very nice to have. So as you can also see, it comes down at a relatively decent length for me, even though I didn't pick out long length. So this one is also a very decent length, which is what I'm coming across with a lot of my Halara pants. So I think that if this one had a long length, I might be tripping on it just a little bit. But overall, this is very, very comfortable, and I am loving the high waist of this. I know that I've told some of you in the past, those of you who are new here that haven't heard what I've said before, is I don't like anything here to be super, super tight, because then it creates this kind of little pucker or this pouch that happens down here when that elastic gets too tight. And this one isn't too bad. So I've had ones that are obviously a lot tighter here, but this one is actually pretty decent. So I'm very happy with that one. Okay, you know what, guys? I totally lied. I could, you know, when I was looking for it, I didn't find the thumb hole, but when I put it on, there is a thumb hole. So bonus points on that because I do love a shirt with thumb holes in it. So very, very happy. But this is the maroon shade one. So this is, like I said, it has that nice stitching that comes right up underneath here and a little bit of that stitching here along the side that just kind of helps to create a little bit more of a flattering shape up at the top here. And then of course the length is gorgeous on this, not too long, not too short. So if you needed to, you could tuck it in, but if you wanted to have it out, it's still a perfect length that it's not going to be too low. But if there are those of you who want something that's low, that's going to cover your butt, obviously this is not going to be the one for you. Now, these are the pants that do have the functioning button and the functioning zipper. Now, I didn't have to unbutton it or unzip it to get in it. So there's enough give and enough play. So let's say, for example, if you're somebody like me and I drink 1 cup of coffee and I have to take 3 trips to the bathroom, and dealing with buttons and snaps and all of that is the last thing you need when you really, really gotta go. These I could get in and out of easily without having to undo that. So more bonus points on that. Pockets are a beautiful size. I love these pockets. And of course the ones that are down here on the side as well. These aren't very deep. These are relatively shallow, but that's fine. I don't mind that, but just not as large of a pocket as the ones that are here, but it does have these nice little button features that just give it a little extra pizzazz, a little extra style. And then of course this is the one that's got kind of like that riding pant style in the back. I don't know that it's doing much for my booty, but they are very, very comfortable. I do like the additional accents in the stitching here, which is really pretty. I really enjoy that. So there's a lot of nice little features on this. And this is why Halara is priced the way it is, because they do have attention to detail when it comes to certain things like this. Like I'm saying, how they use the stitching to make the figure more flattering, more A-line, more comfortable, more fitted where it needs to be fitted, loose where it needs to be loose. And of course the material is just gorgeous. Now, can you find some of these styles on Temu? Yes, you can, but you're not going to get the quality. And that's a story for another day, but let's just leave it at that and let's try on another outfit. So here are the suspenders / overall / coverall, whatever you want to call them from where you are at. Pants that I have worn these already once, so I've worn them and washed them, and now I'm trying them on for you. These are super, super comfortable. And what I ended up pairing with this was a crop top, and then I did have the suspender straps brought up like so. So it has, it has kind of this nice swoopy back, which I really like, and that looked really cute with the crop top that had like this little, that was up this way, and then you had a little bit of back showing there. You had a little side showing here, but you could still cover up, you know, that area. But I thought it was really cute with the crop top I was wearing. So of course, these are a couple of ways that you could wear this. And you could also, just FYI, you can undo these. So you can crisscross it in the back if you wanted to have it crisscrossed as well. So FYI on that, and they are as well adjustable. So, but they're also very, very stretchy. So no matter how you have it adjusted, it still is going to move with you when you're doing stuff, which is great, you guys. So I like to be able to move freely in my outfits, in my clothing, and be able to do it comfortably without feeling like things are going to on you. If you know, you know, right? Well, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Do these pants make my butt look big? I don't think so. I was kind of hoping. But this is the one that's got the, I don't know what you want to call that, the booty scrunch area in the back. I was hopeful, but you know, I don't know. I think it looks just the same. But these are probably, I want to say, the softest pant of them all so far. Not just on the outside, but of course these are also the fleece lined ones, and they just feel so, I don't know. I'm not a sensory person, but sometimes I just like to feel things that are soft or smooth or fluffy, things like that, or just hold it in my hand and play with it. This is one of those that I could see myself fidgeting with, because I'm a fidgeter as well. So instead of like picking at my nails or tapping my foot, I could see myself just kind of like rubbing this material, because it just feels so soothing. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird. It is what it is. You guys have seen some of my videos, I am sure, and some of my craziness kind of comes out. But anyways, moving on to the fact that this doesn't make my butt look big, here are some other beautiful features on it. Of course, you have the flat pockets in the back, obviously, and sometimes too, pockets that have flaps like this, or pockets that have buttons like this. If you are a flat butt person, you can get pants like this that help to sculpt your butt or make your butt look a little bit bigger with some of those features. Just FYI, in case you didn't know that, for a tip from me to you. And then of course these side pockets. Now what I like about these side pockets is that they're not center, right? They're a little kitty wampus, but it looks really cool the way that they did it. And of course the flat pockets, so you could put a cell phone in here and not fear that it's gonna pop out at you. And then of course all of the stitching and all of the seams are absolutely gorgeous here. I love that. Now, if you are one of the people that do not like this right here, you might not like this pant, this style pant. I know that there are some legging aficionados that are out there that do not like to have this front seam on a legging, because it gives the illusion of what we in America here call camel toe, which is not a flattering thing to see on a woman. Now, moving on to the jacket, I did get this again in a size large, and I do like that I picked it up in a large, because in the fall you're probably going to want to layer outfits, right? So you're going to want to layer a long sleeve shirt with this, and you want to have that room so that you can put layers underneath it and still be able to move comfortably and freely. The lining is a very silky material, and the two silky material shirts together, it just feels like it's sliding around like a slip and slide. It feels kind of funky. But overall, the material isn't super stretchy, so if you're going to wear something a little bit thicker underneath this, like let's say a thicker sweater, for example, you probably don't want to do that, because you might be popping seams unless you size up 2 sizes. So I just upsized 1 size, but I love the button up on this. This is me when I come home, I'm outside and I want to take my jacket off. This is what I want to do. That's it. Love that. I don't want to have to sit there and unbutton, 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 unbutton. So this is a nice cover going in and out of the house cover. And then I will show you the last outfit, and I'll explain to you the differences by what I mean by a cover versus the other one, which would be more of like an outfit or a purposeful outfit. So I will be right back with that one. This one, you might have to think of this as maybe two separate entities. Consider the pants something that would look nice with maybe a dressier top, and then of course from here up, something that would pair really nice with a pair of jeans. So I thought maybe it would look all good put together, but now that I've got it together, I'm not quite jiving on it. I don't know, you might like it. You might like the style of what's going on here, but I do have these pants pulled up a little bit high or on the high side, right? And we still have some gorgeous length in those legs, which I really like. Now, of course, what I ended up doing was giving you an idea of what it would look like if you got this top cropped in the cropped version and paired it underneath this jacket. I really do like this. Now, I'm kind of one of those people that I do kind of like to have my jacket collar up. I guess it just depends, or just very slightly folding it down in the back, but not all the way, to still give me a little bit of that height here in the front collar. And of course, you could always pull it all the way down if that's more your jam. For me, I like the, I don't know, kind of 80s version where you've got it just propped up just a little bit extra. And then of course I just have it pulled up slightly to show that little pop of blue underneath of it. But obviously you would probably want to see the length on me. But here's the length of the arm on me. It's a gorgeous length. Again, size large in this one. This one is a cropped only. I do not believe that they had a longer version of this, but this is just a super cute top that I would wear as an outfit. Now, why I would wear this as an outfit is because getting these buttoned and unbuttoned is not really conducive if you're going in and out on a regular basis. So this would definitely be an outfit piece. The other one was definitely, I'm going in and out, and it's just a nice lightweight cover-up jacket style. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Also, great big thank you and shout out to Halara for partnering with me on today's video. Please don't forget to check out the description box down below, guys. I have lots of goody goods down there, including a coupon for Halara. So if you've seen anything that I tried on and are interested in picking it up, check out the coupon code to save a little bit of coin on your purchase. As always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Greatly helps out my channel a lot, and I would super duper appreciate it. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.